New After Prison Show merchandise is now available. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show, and check out the hat. Prison food service. Pretty important to the story we're going to be telling here today. Oh my God, good guacamole. The story that's coming in right now, hot off the press. This story starts out by saying, holy frioles! Texas officials have arrested a county employee and charged him with stealing $1.2 million worth of fajitas over a 9-year period. Now, this Texas county employee wasn't just any old county employee. This guy actually worked for the local juvenile justice department. And I'm guessing what this guy did working there had something to do with food service. The Cameron County District Attorney's Office booked Gilberto Escaramilla. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. In fact, I really don't even care because of what this guy did. This guy's a bad dude. An employee of the local juvenile justice department for first-degree felony theft. Good God, it sounds like this guy just killed somebody. First-degree felony theft. I ain't never even heard of a charge like that. They don't got that here in Virginia. In Virginia, it would just be called a grand larceny. The story also goes on to say that this bust, the way that they busted this guy, came when a delivery driver called the Juvenile Justice Department's kitchen to alert them of an incoming order of 800 pounds of fajitas. Nothing too strange about that. I mean, it is a juvenile facility. Who knows how many kids they got locked up in this place. So 800 pounds of fajitas, I mean, that sounds like an order that they would be getting there. However, always a however with these stories. This juvenile justice center, they don't serve no fajitas. Them kids ain't getting no tacos or no burritos down there. And God only knows the horrible trash they're being fed while housed there. Now, when this delivery driver called this facility to tell them, hey, I got 800 pounds of fajitas, where you want me to drop this off at? And then the facility says, what do you mean you got 800 pounds of fajitas? We don't serve fajitas to these bad kids. These kids is locked up. We ain't giving them no fajitas. What you think this is? Chipotle? It's jail for kids. And it was somewhere along the lines when this delivery driver was having this phone call with whoever he was talking to at this facility. That's when he continued on to tell them, what do you mean you don't serve fajitas? I've been delivering these fajitas here for 9 years. Gilberto was getting his thing on for almost a decade. You mean to tell me it took them almost 10 years to catch this guy getting these illegal fajitas delivered to the jail? 800 pounds a week? All this talk about fajitas got me kind of hungry. Cody, let's go to Chipotle. That stuff runs right through me too. So as soon as we eat that, it's like, might want to hold off on the Chipotle. That's not a good look for me right now. You ever wonder why I'm filming videos and I'm constantly, it's probably because I just ate some Chipotle, to be honest with you. Escaramilla allegedly admitted to the crime when confronted by the department. Gilberto, why have there been over 800 pounds of fajitas being delivered here every week? It's probably more likely he was getting this delivery every month. I mean, 800 pounds of fajitas every week? That's a lot of damn beef to be trying to get off. I mean, what's this guy think he is, George Young from Blow? So this is the man who takes 800 pounds of fajitas and makes them disappear in 48 hours. Oh, really? It was more like 3 days. And if you ever seen that movie Blow, you know he's not talking about no fajitas or no beef seasoning or meat either. Ain't talking about that. He's talking about something entirely different. Now, I'm guessing when the facility first got wind from this delivery driver about these illegal fajitas being delivered to this facility, they probably had to do some sort of an investigation. And the story also goes on to say that they kind of did. The story says that they went and searched Gilberto's home, and you would not believe what they found in his refrigerator. And I know this is funny, but this is absolutely true. This is a story fresh off of the press. And it says that a search of his home found packets of fajitas in his refrigerator. Oh my God, Gilberto, they got us. They got us, Gilberto, it's over. They must have ran something like Operation Taco Takedown. You know, because every operation that the police orchestrate, I mean, it's got some kind of covert code name. Thinking Operation Taco Takedown? Sounds like a pretty good one. If that was not the name of this operation, I really want to know what it is. If you got any suggestions on what you think this operation could be called, let me know. Again, the story says that Gilberto allegedly admitted to the crime when confronted by the department. He was arrested in August and made bond, but was charged with the more serious first-degree felony theft. Again, I mean, it literally sounds like this dude offed somebody. First degree? He won't killing nobody but they pockets. I'm trying to tell you. And to be doing this for 9 years? Once these officials learned the extent of amount of fajitas and money it cost to buy those fajitas that he had stolen from the department, that's when he was charged with that first-degree felony theft. The Texas paper reports that officials say they believe Gilberto had been reselling the fajitas rather than gorging himself on the Mexican favorite. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really gonna be eating 800 pounds of fajitas every single week or month. Just ain't happening. Guy probably had him a food truck. I'm just saying. And you know, the crazy thing to think about with this is who pays for the people who are locked up? Whether it's the juveniles, whether it's the adults, whether we're talking about the jails or the prison, who pays for that? You do. I do. Taxpayers. You guys paid for me for 7 years while I was locked up. And now I'm paying for people who are locked up too. And though I can't really complain about that, do think that here is this guy who worked more than likely in food services at this juvenile detention center. This guy was embezzling money from that so that he could buy taco meat and then resell that through his own business for his own personal gain. I gotta be honest with you, that's enough to get my blood boiling. Or maybe sizzling is a better way to put it. You know, fajitas, when they come out to you, they're always all hot. They tell you, don't touch the plate. Don't touch the plate. It's probably really hot. Your blood should be boiling after hearing this. So they say that this guy was more than likely reselling this for his own personal gain. And they also say that 2 customers, they say, are assisting with the investigation. Now, I'm not sure if these were 2 customers of Gilberto's food truck or wherever he was selling these fajitas out of. He might have been selling them out of the trunk of his car, to be honest with you. All you really need is a hot plate, a cooler. Cody, let's go get a peddler's license. I got $1 million idea. We're gonna start us a taco car. We're about to get rich. For real. But again, the story says that there are 2 customers of Gilberto's who are willing to assist with this investigation. And I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, because that could mean a wide variety of things. This could just mean that these people are willing to come forward saying, hey, I've been buying fajitas out of the trunk of Gilberto's car for almost 10 years now. Or, just maybe, they wore a wire. Hey, Gilberto. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, Gilberto? I see you have a lot of taco meat in the trunk of your car. I'd like to purchase a large quantity of fajitas. Gilberto, Gilberto, what are you doing? Wait, I'm not wearing a wire, Gilberto. I'm not wearing a wire. Operation Taco Takedown, go, 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 go! This thing has really been coming in handy lately. It really has. This story concludes by saying that if it wasn't so serious, you'd think it was a Saturday Night Live skit. But this is a real thing, said the district attorney. He would literally, on the day he ordered them, deliver them to the customers he had already lined up. I mean, it almost sounds like this dude is, you know, selling drugs. I mean, that's what it almost sounds like to me, talking about on the day that he would order the product, he already had customers lined up for this. There must be a hell of a fajita market down there in Texas. Cody, we need to hurry up and get that peddler's license, get the trunk of the car cleaned out. We're going to Texas. We just got to find us a connect on some taco meat. And with how they said that if this wasn't so serious, you would think that it was a skit on Saturday Night Live. Well, God bless it, SNL. After Prison Show done beat you to the punch. In fact, I don't think there's any funnier skits on TV or YouTube than After Prison Show, just to be honest with you. I may be a little biased in saying that. But to go ahead and wrap this story up, I mean, oh geez, the puns. So many puns you could do with this. But to go ahead and wrap this story up like a fajita, Gilberto Escaramilla stole over the course of a 9-year period from a correctional facility that he was working at, a juvenile correctional facility at that doesn't even serve fajitas. Just to think, man. This guy was ordering food for himself with taxpayer dollars that ain't even served to the kids who were locked up. I mean, that really does make me mad. But over the course of the 9-year run that this Pablo Escobar of the taco truck world had, guy stole over $1.2 million in fajita meat. This dude was a legit Mexican food kingpin. But I can promise you the repercussions that are going to come from this, they're going to be a little extensive. This guy obviously probably doesn't have any sort of criminal record, being that he works in a correctional facility. You can't have no criminal record to work in there. Who cares about the fact that this guy worked there for however long that he did? It's going to be the severity of his charge overall. The fact that it took place over a course of time that was almost a decade long, and that he ran up a $1.2 million tab on the taxpayer's dime. This guy is most likely going to end up in federal court, where he's going to definitely be doing some prison time. And how ironic would it be if wherever this guy ends up locked up, I can almost guarantee you, because no place that I have ever been locked up at serves fajitas. But just how ironic would it be that wherever this old Gilberto ends up locked up, he ain't never gonna be able to eat him no fajitas while he's there. And you know, to be completely honest with you, Gilberto probably hates fajitas at this point. You know, there's a saying, while in the game, don't ever get high on your own supply. I'm quite sure Gilberto doesn't even like fajitas, to be honest with you. To be running that extensive of an operation probably out of the trunk of his car, yeah, he probably doesn't even like fajitas. And also, keep this in mind as well. Over the course of 10 years, this guy ran up a tab of $1.2 million in fajita meat. But that's only how much money he was spending to get the product. He probably made a hefty fortune selling those damn fajitas. Pretty crazy damn story if you ask me. And I really want to hear what you think about it. Hey, look, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about it. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!